When I'm asked about to overcome difficulties on 3D digitization of cameras which have transparencies, reflections, many other things, we have designed a methodology to overcome these kind of situations, which was implemented in the pilot for CDRI of Girona. First of all, we used cross-polarization, so it's mandatory to use cross-polarization to avoid the ray reflection of the surfaces. So as you can see here in this picture, we are not using cross-polarization in this one, and then in the next photo, you can see the effect, cross-polarization. The picture is more neutral, and the software, the 3D software, can process it much better. Also, a pretty obvious tip, but necessary as well, is to take good images. So as you can see here, this is an example of a bad image, because sometimes we used cross-polarization, even though the picture is not good. So, as you can see in this other picture, with cross-polarization and moving the light, this image is an image to be processed. Also, when in the software, you have sometimes to mask problematic parts. As you can see in this image, this mirror is a problematic part. So, masking it, we are telling the program, do not process with this. And so, you have to use more neutral images, like this one, where the mirror is in a more neutral color, which can be processed for mesh and also texture. Also, when all of these don't work at all, and sometimes the meshes have holes, have irregularities which do not correspond with the reality, sometimes you have to repair manually the meshes. So you put the 3D model to 3D mesh into a 3D software. We use Blender in this case, and you have to repair manually. You have to fill the holes. You have to soften the surface. You have to edit the mesh. So then the results look like this. And now you can see a few examples of the renders of the objects you have seen to see the quality and how these difficulties can really be overcome, and also how these kind of objects can be truly successfully digitized.